What's up? What's up? What's up, people? It's your boy Double R, man. So check this out. Multiple reports have surfaced just recently of the highly anticipated bout between Tyson Fury and the Bronze Bomber Deontay Wilder fight that just passed this past Saturday. That it was some suspicious activity going on in the Tyson Fury camp. Now, there's a lot of things that I don't know for sure, but I can tell you what I do know. Now, one of the things that seemed very strange to me was how Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury were locked in immediately after the first fight to fight in the second fight. And somehow, some way, Tyson Fury went to Top Rank at ESPN, went out the back door, and reneged on his deal. This is my personal opinion. My personal opinion is that I felt like that whole time that Tyson Fury was, went over to ESPN and, he took an extra few more months before getting into that fight and took an extra couple more fights with bums. That was the time that they were coming up with their plan. Now, this is all alleged, by the way, but I find it mighty strange. Let's look at the two fights that Tyson Fury had with Adam Wallin and Tom Schwartz. Adam Wallin and Tom Schwartz are nowhere near the caliber of talent that Deontay Wilder is. And many would agree that Adam Wallin beat Fury in that matchup. He pretty much put a cut. Well, he put a cut over Fury's eye, a big cut over Fury's eye. Fury didn't cause any real damage to Adam Wallin. Neither did he to Tom Schwartz. And these are guys that are nowhere near the caliber of fighter that Deontay Wilder is. Saying that to say this, Tyson Fury finally, in my opinion, had the guts to get in the ring with Deontay Wilder. Now, if you pay attention closely to the first fight, Tyson Fury, as you see in my thimble, was hitting Deontay Wilder with the bottom portion of his wrist. Now, that can either turn into the bottom portion of your wrist, or he could actually put his fist at the bottom, because at the bottom of it where they supposed to wrap it up, shit was flicking. Tyson Fury shit was flicking. Jay Lanu, salute. What's up with you, brother? Like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out. And these are people that are making videos that don't even watch boxing. These are people that are making videos that were making memes of Deontay Wilder. These are people that were making videos that are actually casual fans. So a lot of these people, you cannot just say, oh, they are Deontay Wilder fanboys, because a lot of these people laughed at Deontay Wilder when he lost. Allegedly. You feel me? And I find it mighty strange that Tyson Fury not only did not go into that second bout with Deontay Wilder, but he started talking about all these tactics and shit, like putting gasoline on his gloves, talking about, oh yeah, I remember, talking about masturbating 7 times to make him strong. He was very, he even went into wrestling. Even contemplating on going into UFC. All of this stuff to avoid Deontay Wilder, to avoid a man in which him and a lot of his fans or bandwagon hoppers said beat Deontay Wilder in the first fight pretty easily. So why are you hesitant to go into the second fight? What's up with the hesitation? I tell you what I personally feel, and this is allegedly. I personally feel that Tyson Fury not only had a certain expectation he had to live up to with Top Rank at ESPN after signing that contract, I feel like he really, really got desperate. This is my personal opinion. He really, really got desperate, and he was coming up with a plan, because let's be honest. Tyson Fury, how do you go from the first fight and not really putting no damage on Deontay Wilder at all? In fact, Tyson Fury was the one that went down twice. He was the one. Deontay Wilder did not drop at all in the first fight. He didn't really even do nearly as close, if any, damage on Deontay Wilder than he did in this fight that just passed, just recently. He didn't do nearly as much of the amount of damage as he did with Tom Schwartz, as he did with Adam Wallin. Now, many people gonna say, I already know what they gonna say. Because a lot of these people, man, I'm gonna school y'all, a lot of these people are just Anthony Joshua fans, and they do not want to see Wilder go against Anthony Joshua because they know what's gonna happen. And Tyson Fury is their last hope. And I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. Never underestimate the great lengths that these bigwigs and these powers that be will go to make sure their kind is successful. I'll repeat that. Never underestimate the great lengths that the higher powers and the bigwigs will go to make sure that their kind is successful, especially against a man in Deontay Wilder that is not afraid to speak his mind, especially against a man in Deontay Wilder that stands on his square, stands for what he believes in, is not willing to sell out, literally, or his people. Don't take my word for it. Just look at the way the commentary was. Look how biased the commentary was in the first fight. Look how biased a lot of the old legends have been, and how much jealousy they have had, and how much hate they have shown towards Deontay Wilder. Since Deontay Wilder started to come up, he has been shown nothing but hate. This is a man that wasn't even supposed to be boxing. This was a man that was driving a Budweiser truck, a Pepsi truck, that came into the gym and wanted to support his daughter. He knew that the truck was not cutting it. And he came in the gym and said, man, I'd rather just be a journeyman making money. Just shoot fighters at me and I'll fight them to support my daughter. And they seen something in Deontay Wilder. They said, no, you don't have the abilities to just fight journeymen. You have the ability and you have the raw talent, the raw skills to become something much more bigger than that. Let's talk the real, people. Smash the like button. Let's talk the real today. I know the haters gonna come on here. I know the haters gonna get mad because a lot of people, they are Anthony Joshua fans. A lot of people are from the UK. You gotta realize, boxing is like the number one sport or the number two outside of soccer over there in the UK. Boxing is not even probably the number three sport, let alone the number four sport or the number five sport in the United States. So they live for that shit. Many people can argue or say that the UK fans that showed up at the fight just past Saturday was more than the United States fans. And to be truthfully honest, you might not can mistake the United States fans for the UK fans, because there's a lot of motherfucking turncoats over in the UK, in the United States. So I don't know who's what, because there's a lot of people over in the United States that go against Deontay Wilder. And I ain't just talking about fans. I'm talking about the people that actually control the fights, that actually has input and real control, physical control of the outcome of the fight. Now, I find it mighty strange. Let me go on to my next point. I find it mighty strange that in the fight, they showed, me and my wife were sitting here watching the fight, right? And in the beginning of the fight, and they showed Deontay Wilder, no, they showed Tyson Fury's corner, his camp. one of the people in his camp standing over Deontay Wilder while he was getting his hands wrapped. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, people. I did not see a video of somebody in JD's or even Mark Breland or somebody in Deontay Wilder's camp. Shit, Deontay Wilder brother. I didn't see anybody in Deontay Wilder's camp standing over top of Tyson Fury when he was getting his hands wrapped. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. The wrist part of your glove, that's supposed to be wrapped as well. If you pay attention to the fight, Tyson Fury bottom wrist part, it was wrapped, but it was loose. And this is why, I can see how it can happen. I can see how Deontay Wilder might have missed that. And I know that Floyd Mayweather used to always be on top of that shit. Smash the like button. I know Floyd Mayweather used to always be on top of that. One fight in particular, the Pacquiao fight. Nah, I'm choosing the gloves. Mayweather was always meticulous about that. I'm choosing the gloves. And if we know anything, not to just make this a solely UK thing, because you got people over here like Big Baby Gerald Miller, cheating ass Miller, that's cheating as well. But that over there in the UK, the cheating, testing positive for PEDs, we just had one with Dylan White. Testing positive for Neanderthal. Or whatever it is. They came up with the A sample, but have yet to show the B sample. Because we all know what time it is. He cheated. Michael Miller, what's up with you? Hope they fight again. Oh, they will. Oh, no. That was another point I was trying to make. Thank you, Michael Miller. Don't be surprised if this news get to surfacing in a big way about Tyson Fury actually cheating against Deontay Wilder, or this conspiracy gets bigger than it is now, because it's growing now. But if it's surfaced in a big way, do not be surprised, because Tyson Fury's father, John Fury, has already let the rabbit out of the hat. Don't be surprised if Tyson Fury retires. Won't be like it's the first time. He did it against Vladimir Klitschko. He was supposed to fight Vladimir Klitschko for the second time, and he retired on him. He left on him. Well, he didn't retire, but he vacated. He vacated the belt because before that, and people don't even know this, Tyson Fury vacated the belt because Tyson Fury was caught cheating. He was caught cheating. He was caught being on the motherfucking PEDs. That's why he really left. And they turned it into a comeback story, a feel-good story. At the end of the day, it's going to be people out here, and I watch these people. Be careful of these people, y'all. It's a lot of haters of Deontay Wilder that were hating on Deontay Wilder when he was champion. And now it's their time to really shine. You see what I'm saying? It's their time to really shine. I watch all of my boxing channels. And in every last one of my boxing channels, Boxing Ego, Boxing Voice, 78 Sports, everybody a part of the LDBC. I watch all of my boxing channels, even Dante's Boxing. And all of these people, these Deontay Wilder haters, I call it a hate cult, are going from channel to channel hating on Deontay Wilder. I see it. They going from channel to channel hating on Deontay Wilder. Wherever is somebody talking, they're here now. Some of them here now. Wherever is somebody that's talking about Deontay Wilder in a positive way, and this was going on before the Tyson Fury fight. Don't let them fool you. It's people out here that have specifically made their own channels just so that they can create it, evolved around hating on Deontay Wilder. What's up with you, Carlos? I knew something was very, very suspicious in that fight. A lot of people gonna be like, don't read too much into it. At the end of the day, if you a man of wanting to have knowledge and wanting to learn and wanting to be educated, don't turn the cheek to a situation that don't favor you, or don't turn a cheek to a situation that might not support your argument. Your argument being that Tyson Fury won. It's a lot of people that tell you that they had Tyson Fury winning. One of my people that had Tyson Fury winning is in here right now, Carlos Rosado. But it's a lot of people that weren't even involved in the first fight, even the build-up before the first fight, even the build-up after the first fight. They were not involved in none of this situation. I was involved in this shit way before the first fight. Way before. I came before, a little bit before Wilder fought Stavern the first time. What made me look into the fight more, the spot, what's up with you? What made me look into the fight more was when I kept seeing Fury wrapping his arm around Wilder's head, then keep hitting him in the back of the head. Yeah. Very, very dirty fight. Very dirty fight. Putting him in the head. Now leaning, that's dirty as well. You know, but that's a Vladimir Klitschko tactic. But that's dirty as well. But leaning, okay. But why you got a nigga wrapped up and you hitting them, not just hitting them, why you got him in a clinch, but you hitting them with the side, with the bottom of your wrist. And I don't even believe it was the bottom of the wrist. I think it was a mixture of both. I think it was the bottom of the wrist and his fist at the bottom. Because think about it, people. That is a drastic change. You can't sit up here and tell me that the gym is that damn good to teach Fury how to have true power that quick. Out of 10, 12 fights, Fury hasn't had that type of power. Leading up to the Deontay Wilder fight, Tyson Fury hasn't put no damage on any of his opponents before that matchup with Deontay Wilder. Now, you would think it'd be harder to really apply that type of pressure on somebody like Deontay Wilder than it would those tomato cans that Tyson Fury fought leading up to the fight with Wilder. In my personal opinion, I feel like that time that Tyson Fury took off, ducking the actual immediate rematch, I felt like they were coming up with a game plan. And that game plan materialized on Saturday. That game plan was the bum rush, and this is why Tyson Fury was adamant about that. Because Tyson Fury was hinting to us not only that he was going to come forward and fight Deontay Wilder. I'm like, in what world do you risk coming forward against a not even just a power puncher like Deontay Wilder, but Deontay Wilder is probably one of, or if not, the best we've ever seen in that area. Power punching. It was a drastic change from the first fight. You can't tell me that the Kronk Gym, Sugar Hill Stewart, and them taught Tyson Fury how to just magically have power in less than 3 or 4 months. You can't tell me that. Exactly, because he knew he was going to cheat. Yeah. You got to read the subliminals, people. You got to read in between the lines. When Tyson Fury said, I'm coming forward, I'm going to do this, do that. Everybody talking all this shit like, oh, I knew it. I knew he was going to do it. I knew he was going to do it. Before that, everybody and their mother had Deontay Wilder knocking Tyson Fury out. I don't want to hear that bullshit on, I told you. I told you. It was very few people that said that. Majority of the other people, Skip Bayless, Stephen A. Smith, all the rest of these motherfuckers had Deontay Wilder winning by stoppage, by knockout. So you can't tell me that it was a drastic change from the first fight and the second fight, and even the fights leading up to the Deontay Wilder highly anticipated rematch with Adam Wallin and all this. Tyson Fury didn't apply the same pressure to them. Get the fuck out of here. Get the hell out of here. I know y'all motherfuckers hate Deontay Wilder. I know y'all despise him for no apparent fucking reason. But at the end of the day, Let's keep it a buck, people. I know y'all not, though. Because y'all didn't when Dylan White cheated versus Oscar Rivas. Excuse me. Oscar Rivas got cheated. And they still ain't look into that or give nobody no fucking news on that, on what really happened. I said it at the beginning of the video, and I'm gonna say it again. Never underestimate white hope, white hype. Never underestimate the lengths that these powers and these bigwigs will go to make sure that their guy is at the top. Where's Tyson Fury at now? He's at the top. Ring Magazine. They even got in Ring Magazine, they even got, look at my community. They even got Deontay Wilder under Anthony Joshua and Dylan White. Get the fuck out of here. Who the fuck is Dylan White for it? I tell you who he ducked. Who the fuck is Tyson Fury for it? Outside of Vladimir Klitschko, an old ass fight with Vladimir Klitschko, who was really at the twilight of his career, and Deontay Wilder. So when you're saying Deontay Wilder ain't shit and who has he fought, what you essentially saying is Tyson Fury ain't shit. Okay, so why is he getting all this praise and all this love? Who the fuck is Derek Chisora? I tell you who Derek Chisora is. Somebody that got his ass whooped by AJ. Somebody that got his ass whooped by Dylan White. Somebody that never could get it done in the big fights. That's what Derek Chisora is. Like, cut it the fuck out, man. Tyson Fury will be Wilder even worse next time. Okay. But this is what I'm going to tell y'all, right? If I'm Deontay Wilder, prepare for a dirty matchup. Even if Tyson Fury don't come in there fighting dirty. Prepare for a dirty matchup. That's if Tyson Fury don't fucking retire. That's if he don't retire. It won't be the first time. He did the shit with Vladimir Klitschko. He did the shit in the immediate rematch with Deontay Wilder. Trust me, if I'm Deontay Wilder, I'm pulling the Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling them motherfuckers I'm going into his camp. I'm telling my people. I'm telling Suleiman and them. I'm telling them, man, make sure that nigga hand wrapped right. Go in there, check inside his gloves, make sure everything is right. Make sure his hand is wrapped right. Have somebody from your corner walk Tyson Fury ass, follow Tyson Fury ass into the ring, and then baptize that nigga. Because I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. That nigga cheating, man. He cheating, and he fighting dirty. That's why he bounced. That's why he bounced in the immediate rematch. Before he could have an immediate rematch, he bounced. What up, Double R? King Tolly, what's up with you? What up, Double R? I missed something. How did Tyson Fury possibly cheat? Just getting in, bro. Rewind the video, because I don't want to lose track of my thought. Did they announce the next fight? Because they hyping Fury and Joshua now. Listen, Fury and Joshua cannot fight. They did us the same way when Joshua was supposed to go into the rematch with Andy Ruiz. After he got slaughtered by Andy Ruiz. But they want to joke about Deontay Wilder. Okay. He got slaughtered by the pizza guy. He got slaughtered by your local plumber. He got slaughtered by a nigga that he cherry picked. It's funny to me how these niggas will go around talking about, oh, Tyson Fury really won the first fight. Oh, Wilder can't really fuck with Tyson Fury technically. Okay, so why are you making such of a big deal about it in this fight? You weren't making a big deal about it when Joshua got his ass whooped by somebody he had no business losing to. Like, cut it the fuck out. Cut it the fuck out, man. What's up with you, bro? Facts. He had bags in his gloves. Yeah, I'm telling you, if this shit get bigger than what it is right now, Tyson Fury gonna fuck around and retire, people. He gonna fuck around and retire. After that fight, the first fight with Deontay Wilder, and Fury got his eyes rolled behind his damn head, Tyson Fury's wife said she did not want him to get back in there with that big black man no more. Tyson Fury's father said if he was there, he would have threw in a towel. So how the fuck do you go from that to drastically having some fucking confidence? I tell you why, because the motherfuckers is cheating. They cheating. Tyson Fury almost had that contract signed, sealed, and delivered to go into the immediate rematch, and he backed out at the last minute. I'm telling you, Tyson Fury got desperate, people. He got desperate. This was the biggest fight in his life. Tyson Fury loses against Deontay Wilder in this fight that just passed. There's a lot of money he gonna owe. There's a lot of people he gonna have to answer to because he signed the contract with ESPN solely off of Deontay Wilder fight. Listen to me. He signed a contract for all that money with ESPN solely off of the understanding that it would be Deontay Wilder who he will fight, and not only who he will fight, who he will successfully defeat. Listen to me. Don't listen to these haters, people. These motherfuckers already hated. They already had hate for Deontay Wilder. They already had malice and jealousy towards Deontay Wilder. The shit is coming out more now because Deontay Wilder allegedly lost. I'm not going to even say he lost anymore, allegedly. Until I get further clarification on this story, allegedly, moving forward, Deontay Wilder allegedly lost. I know he said something about the suit was heavy and all of this, all of that. But if you really watched the fight that just passed, Deontay Wilder had pep in his step at the beginning in the first round. It's not until a little bit after the second round, which I believe Tyson Fury hit him in the back of the head, when Wilder started to retreat and started not to act like his usual self. George Adams, I see you, brother. I see you talking all this shit, but at the end of the day, it's not 2-0. It's not 2-0. How is it 2-0? And it's a draw. The first fight is a draw. You don't make sense. People, stop listening to these clowns. Stop listening to these clowns. This is how much they hate Deontay Wilder. They going from channel to channel. This is the hate call. The hate call. The Anthony Joshua fanboys. They going from channel to channel. I'm watching my boxing channels, people. They going from channel to channel, harassing any and everybody that has something nice to say about Deontay Wilder. Yeah, they more than just trolls. They more than just trolls. At the end of the day, I seen what I seen, man. And I continue to see what I see. Something ain't right. It was a drastic, what I do is I do pattern watch. I do that in real life with real life situations. And I gave, if you really watch my channel, I couldn't possibly be a hater because if you really watch my channel, I gave Tyson Fury his props. In 2 videos, I gave him his props. But now I'm seeing some things. I'm seeing some things and I ain't really liking what I'm seeing. I saw some things in the actual fight. I said, how the fuck is Tyson Fury, but we know he cheating. We know he putting him in the headlock. We know he leaning on him, pulling the Klitschko every time Wilder get to unload. We know as he's leaning on him, he's hitting him with punches with the side or with the bottom of his fucking wrist or possibly his fist. But how the fuck do you make a drastic change? You sitting up there, Wilder had to get 7 stitches in his ear, inside his ear. He didn't bust his equilibrium. Yeah, trust your 5 senses. Facts, Jay Lanu. But you got to realize you can't say that to these people, though. Jay Lano, you can't say that to these people. Trust me. I've been studying them. I've been watching them just as much as I'm studying Tyson Fury right now. I got time. Yeah. But you got to realize you can't tell these people. They already got their mind made up. A lot of these people are from the UK. A lot of these people are from the US. They don't like the fact they can't register what Deontay Wilder is doing and how he's acting, his mannerisms. They can't digest it because they ain't real. They not real. Same shit we do with the battle shit. A lot of niggas ain't real. So they can't identify a real motherfucker. A real motherfucker bring out the feminine side of these fake ass niggas, man. It's pointless because these dudes already have bias for their favorite boxer. Same way the niggas like Tay-Rock, same way the niggas like K-Shine, same way the niggas like who they like in battle rap. Same way the niggas like who they like in basketball. You can't convince a LeBron fan that LeBron ain't nothing but what they say he is or what they think he is. Same thing here. A lot of people aren't Anthony Joshua fans. A lot of people aren't Tyson Fury fans. They just hate Deontay Wilder. They hate what he stands for. They hate his ideology. The first fight, Wilder hit Fury with the illegal punch for the knockdown. But yeah, back to what I was saying, people. There's no way in hell you'll go from fighting the way that you fought. I'm talking about Tyson Fury. Fighting the way that you fought. Deontay Wilder ain't even really received a scratch for real in the first fight. To go from that to doing this. If Tyson Fury was that confident that he could do what he did in this fight that just passed, then I don't see no reason why he shouldn't have taken a rematch as quick as he was supposed to. If I had the confidence that I was really going to demolish this nigga the second fight, I would have took that rematch with no hesitation. But Tyson Fury did hesitate. He did hesitate. And that's why he hesitated. They was coming up with a game plan to cheat, in my personal opinion. That's what I believe. And that's what I'm going to stand on until proven otherwise. They were coming up with a game plan to cheat. Tyson Fury let you all know that. Let us all, not you all, us all know that before the fight. He warmed us up to it. Oh, I'm going to rush Deontay Wilder. I'm going to take the fight straight to him. In other words, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to use dirty tactics, and I'm going to cheat when I got him in a clinch. I'm going to cheat when I got him in a headlock. I'm going to cheat when I got him in positions that the referee can't identify, that the referee can't really see. That was the game plan, people. And if they prove me otherwise, then I'll come on here and I'll apologize. But as it stands right now, something was off with Deontay Wilder. We not reaching. We saying it how we saying it. We saying it in real time. Go look at these videos, man. Listen to what these people are saying. You can't expect the Wilder haters or the AJ lovers or the UK lovers or people from the UK. You can't expect them to understand what we're saying right now because they have already shut their minds to the notion because it was never about that. It was never about that. It was about hating Deontay Wilder. It was about hating the person in Deontay Wilder. Like, listen, why do they feel the need to keep coming at me if they feel like Fury won? If y'all feel like Fury won, then what's the need of going on every last channel that's saying something good about Deontay Wilder to try to push in their mind what you believe? Like, if I felt like somebody won, if Deontay Wilder did Fury how Fury did Deontay Wilder, I'm talking about allegedly. If Deontay Wilder came in there and knocked Tyson Fury out, I'm not trying to, if he came in there and he knocked Tyson Fury out, and y'all had some shit of Deontay Wilder cheating, I'm gonna open my mind to that. Because at the end of the day, I'm here for a great boxing match. There's no doubt in my mind. They whole team in on it. Yeah. I'm a Deontay Wilder fan. Yes, I am. But I'm ultimately a fan of boxing. I'm ultimately a fan of being real. I'm ultimately a fan of being open-minded. I'm ultimately being a fan of being reasonable, being fair. If you told me, and I seen what I'm seeing right now with Tyson Fury, with Deontay Wilder, I do agree. He was a bit dirty, most just rough. He got deducted a point, and rightfully so. Tyson Fury wasn't just a bit dirty. He was dirty. Like, let's keep it a buck. Tyson Fury was dirty the whole fight. Every time Wilder was about to, and he was dirty the first fight as well. He just wasn't dirty to this degree. He took it to Vladimir status, past that. Vladimir would lean on you and punch you. This nigga put Wilder in a headlock. I'm telling you, this nigga was so fucking scary of Deontay Wilder's power, and he should be. The contrast between the two matchups is suspicious on its own, especially pre-fight. Yeah. We sat up here and watched Deontay Wilder get his hands wrapped. We didn't see a video of Tyson Fury get his hand wrapped. Where's the video? Somebody show me the video of Tyson Fury getting his hand wrapped. And then, where's all this newfound confidence come from? How do you build this confidence from the first fight and the immediate rematch, which you ducked? You went into wrestling, contemplated on going into UFC, took on 2 tomato cans, who you didn't hurt as bad as you did Deontay Wilder, who's much bigger, much better. Like somebody answer that question. Fuck the fights. Yeah, legitimate questions. Legitimate questions. Fuck Adam Wallin and Tom Schwartz. What about the fighters before them? What about the fighters before Deontay Wilder first fight? Tyson Fury, I don't have the actual statistics on this, but I know it was almost 10 fights that Tyson Fury, maybe even more than that Tyson Fury went without even the person that Tyson Fury last knocked out. He didn't do them as bad as he did. He didn't do him as bad as he did Deontay Wilder. And after that, he didn't cause any damage to the people that he fought. And the people that he fought wasn't nowhere near the caliber of a Deontay Wilder. So how the fuck do Tyson Fury not only take the fight to Deontay Wilder and have the confidence where he didn't have it before, but he actually caused damage? Deontay Wilder Fury does not have the power, as history shown. Fury does not have the power to put blood in somebody's ear. Fury does not have the power to put blood in somebody's mouth. Fury does not have the power to make somebody like a Deontay Wilder, or anybody for that matter, to look like he made Deontay Wilder look, to do how he did Deontay Wilder. He does not possess that type of power. So the next question is, what else did Tyson Fury do? What did he do then? And in my personal opinion, he cheated. He did exactly what they said he did, and what you could clearly see that he did. A lot of analysts are saying Fury exposed Wilder by making him back up on fight. Listen, Cal Eddie, I'm glad you said that. Listen to me. Go back and watch the Spuka fight. Go back and watch. I'm gonna have to do some more research and do a follow-up video. There's plenty of fights where Deontay Wilder was made to fight off the back foot. Look at the Ortiz fight. Ortiz pressured Wilder and made him go off the back foot. Wilder was retreating the whole night. That's not Deontay Wilder. Wilder is used to moving like a basketball player, like he's dribbling. Wilder is used to banging his chest. He used to taking a fight to you. He finessed millions, gave Wilder his first loss, took the heavyweight belt, all from cheating. Facts. Facts. I'm telling you, don't listen to me. Don't listen to these haters. Damn sure don't listen to them. Just look at it. Just look at it for yourself. As Jay Leno said, use your 5 senses. Use your 5 senses. Use the mind that God gave you. Don't listen to me. Look at it yourself. Something was mighty, mighty strange. We could say a lot of things. We could say a lot of things. But what we can say and what we can see is 2 different things. I'm going to repeat that. What we can say, what we'll say, and what we'll see is 2 different things. And what we see right now is Tyson Fury being a dirty fighter. Tyson Fury hitting Wilder like flicking his wrist like he's shooting a jump shot on Wilder's face. And not only doing it, notice Tyson Fury only did it when he had Wilder in the clinch. When he was hugging Wilder, when he had Wilder in a headlock. Notice he was only doing that flicking of the wrist when he had him like that. When the referee could see it and everybody could see it, Tyson Fury was hitting him with straight jabs. But the damage was already done in the clinch. The damage was already done in the clinch. So of course I'm gonna pretend like I'm hitting him with straight shots. This is what Tyson Fury was planning the whole time when he was ducking the immediate rematch. This is what he was doing the whole time, in my belief. It is true that Wilder blamed the suit being too heavy. That's why he lost his legs. But if you really watch the matchup, Wilder, the best Wilder in the fight was the first 2 rounds. Go back and look at it. The best Wilder in that whole fight was in the first 2 rounds. I had Wilder winning the first 2 rounds. Wilder's best round was the second round. The round in which Fury said and guaranteed that he was going to knock Wilder out. That's what I want to ask the people. Where did all this confidence all of a sudden come from Tyson Fury? Where did Tyson Fury all of a sudden get this power from? That he never shown in his prior fights. These are legitimate questions. How did all of a sudden he have this power? He has the power, he possessed the power to make dudes bleed and all that shit. And to drop dudes. No, and to drop Deontay Wilder. Let's be more specific. And to drop Deontay Wilder. A man in which is 10 times better than these tomato cans of shit that he fought prior. Like, come on now. Don't even listen to the haters. Look at the haters now. The haters continuously, if y'all feel like this is the question to the haters, if y'all feel like Fury won and he won convincingly and the shit that we saying is bullshit, and I mean we, by me and all of the other boxing channels that are talking positive about the man that you hate, if you feel that Fury won, George Adams, if you feel that Fury won, what is the need for coming on here trying to push that into my mind? If I'm silly, then why are you here? Why are you here listening to this silly shit? If I'm a silly nigga, it's just your opinion. Okay, now why not keep your opinion to yourself? Yeah, it's entertaining. It's entertaining because you are a hater, brother. It's entertaining because you are a hater of Deontay Wilder. And you hate anybody that got something nice to say about Deontay Wilder. or nothing nice to say to, or wrong things to say, bad things to say to people that you like. Why are you here? Shannon the Cannon Briggs said the first fight was Fury trying to not look bad and out of shape. The second fight, Fury saw something from the first fight that got him the win. Exactly. Shannon the Cannon also said that he had Deontay Wilder winning the fight by knockout, by brutal stoppage. Shannon Briggs also has been calling Tyson Fury out. Don't take my word for it. Go look at it. Go look at the videos. But one thing Shannon Briggs hasn't done as of late, he's done it in the past when Deontay Wilder was pretty much coming up. But as of late, he has not been calling out Deontay Wilder. In fact, he has been complimenting Deontay Wilder. Cal Eddie funny. You are a hater of Tyson Fury. You don't know me. Stop trying to be a mind reader, bruh. I ain't say that. You said that, brother. I ain't say that. You said that. Guilty conscience. Guilty conscience. What I want to know is why are you going out of your way to look at a motherfucker channel that you claim is silly? That you claim ain't talking with no reasonable logic? Why are you on my channel? I tell you why. Because you hate Deontay Wilder that much. And the sad part about it is you don't even know why you hate him. You don't even know why you hate him. People, if you come across anybody like that in your life, you make sure you shut them out and never consider anything less. To get under your skin, Double R. Yeah. Don't feed into them. Nah. This is just for y'all, though. This is just for y'all and for my people that's going to be listening later on. Because there's a lot of people that don't know about this situation and that's going to look at it entirely differently. So it's really just for my people that's going to be listening that don't know what's going on. Like Cal Eddie, you know, Carlos know, a lot of other people know the situation involving Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, but a lot of people don't know. So this is just strictly for them. I can care less about this clown. He could jump off the Ben Franklin Bridge, and I wouldn't give a damn. He wouldn't be able to get my spit if he was burning in flames. Yeah, but I'm going to leave it there. Make sure you smash the like button, people. I'm going to leave it there, man. But it's mighty strange, man. And trust me, this news is going to get bigger. And do not be surprised if Tyson Fury, because the only way Tyson Fury can get out of this matchup is if he retires. The contract is already signed, sealed, and delivered, Cal Eddie. It's already signed, sealed, and delivered. Trilogy was already set in stone the moment they took the second fight. So just like Eddie Hearn and all these motherfuckers said they would sue, if Andy Ruiz tried to go into a fight with Wilder knowing that he signed a contract to fight Anthony Joshua, same way with Tyson Fury. They could talk all this Anthony Joshua shit, and I wouldn't move too fast with that. Because Tyson Fury, in my opinion, will demolish Anthony Joshua. Deontay Wilder, in my opinion, will demolish Anthony Joshua. I want Wilder to redeem himself for real. Wilder will redeem himself. And that's why I was kind of pissed off and ticked off that Wilder lost the first fight. I mean, he lost the second fight. The clowns go like, oh yeah, you said it. You said he lost the first fight. No, he knocked Tyson Fury ass out the first fight. I was even surprised when he lost this fight that just passed. Because now we have what we have right now. All of these haters that been had hate for Deontay Wilder. But if he doesn't win, I'm sure you will have more excuses. I'm sure if Wilder win, you will have more hate. It's your boy Double R, man. Make sure y'all share this video. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure if you ain't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon to receive all the notification for when I drop new content. Thank you for all my people that subscribe and that has been subscribed. Thank you to all my new subscribers, man. And I'll holla.